Good morning, elected officials and special guests. We are the Boch Center's 2023 City Spotlights team leaders.
This year, we are here to advocate for change in our community.
Specifically for the freedom of self-expression and change its harmful stereotypes.
We will be doing this through performing arts, including acting,
Dance, and music.
So, if you're wondering what we do,
we are a community of team leaders who engage in critical conversations about social justice in our communities and create original art pieces that bring light to topics that we want to bring attention to.
In doing so, we use music, dance, and acting to emphasize social justice issues and current events.
to advance our advocacy leadership skills, we branch out to programs and communities of all ages in order to create dialogue through workshops we create ourselves.
We also participate in our flash mob where we dance in different communities in Boston and invite members of those communities to our final showcase where we perform all original pieces we've created on our theme of freedom, self-expression, and ending harmful stereotypes.
The goal of City Spotlights is to support and encourage teens in engaging in advocacy. Today we would like to focus on two main areas that would make drastic improvements in our communities. One, the police force, and the education system.
We are concerned for the safety of our citizens due to police brutality. We are concerned of the lack of consequences police officers face when protocols are broken,
as well as the lack of deeper education for our leaders concerning cultural awareness. The only way our state can flourish is through the promotion of diverse and comprehensive curriculum. We can no longer allow for the whitewashing of history and erasure of marginalized groups to be taught as the truth.
We as citizens can't stand by and watch as marginalized people are prosecuted and instead must speak up about these issues. One of these issues includes the resentment against the LGBTQ plus community.
Our most vulnerable targets are students as they are so young and completely unaccustomed to this type of irrational and ending resentment.
We need more safe spaces, which need to be mandatory in all middle and high schools throughout the state, especially in rural areas.
where youth can learn more about themselves and seek help if needed so they have access to knowledge.
There needs to be more training for educators. No parent wants to send their child to be taught by a person who attacks their identity.
More professional development concerning cultural awareness, specifically against racism, needs to be given to our schools.
We would also like to talk about how Boston has been voted one of America's most racist city time and time again.
This implicit racism needs to be trained out of officers and educators in order to create a more safe and accepting community.
Not just for marginalized communities, but for everyone.
We would like to now ask some questions addressing our concerns.
Why aren't consequences being enforced when police officers violate protocols?
Can you explain to us why some laws against discrimination protect some groups and not others?
We know that a person's sexuality can affect their job and job prospects. What can be done to change this?
How can you ensure that a person's gender identity is respected by law?
How can the curriculum in schools become more diverse so that we're not whitewashing history?
Elected officials and special guests, you have the power to implement accessible safe spaces and informational resources.
Our identities cannot be categorized due to the complexity of human nature.
We share to make up stories and come together to make a change.
There is no one way you should be to fit in your identity. Education is the gateway to clarity. Without it, you're confined within a boundary.
We shouldn't let people tell us who or what we are. We control who we are. We should get to know each other, ask questions, stop assuming, and start talking.
Things that you say about me aren't true. Orange is black.
attached now. Your black wow seems like the cuffs you attract now. They act how they were taught by the last sound. The past sounds like it's creeping to the past.
It's crazy how black people always getting called clowns, but they wanna be like the whites and they wanna run a town. I wanna see a smile and I'm tired of all this frown. Society is full of hate and I'm hoping I don't drown. They say you are who you hang around, but you're a product of your environment. I'm tired of sitting tight in my body's what I'm dying in, my chest is what I'm lying in.
Stereotypes can change how one views you, judging me but never judging what you do. Need to teach yourself right from wrong. If you did, I wouldn't sing this song. You don't care, but what if it's you? Put yourself in somebody's shoes. The right thing isn't hard to do. Teach yourself something new. We have the power, I know we can make it. We have the power, I know we can make it. We have the power, that's right, we can make it. We have the power, we have the power. We have the power, I know we can make it. We have the power, I know we can make it. We have the power. That's right, we can make it. We have the power, we have the power. Thank you so much again for listening to us and the changes that we hope to see in our communities.
We will be having a final showcase consisting a collection of performances created by us, just like the song you just heard, with the theme of self-expression and ending stereotypes.
Please feel free to attend our final showcase at the Schubert Theater on August 16th. Doors open at 5.
We hope to see you there. Have an outstanding day.
Bye!